Well, at Ascot, where there's been a stronger Kiwi representation than any other time, James McDonald is trying to ride a winner for the second year in a row, and that must have been some thrill last year, riding a winner here.
Yeah, absolutely. I reckon it was one of my highlights of my year, to be fair, and you don't get too many opportunities to ride winners at Royal Ascot, and to get one last year was just enormous.
You didn't think you were going to be coming back, but you are here, so how did that come about?
Yeah, it was only a week ago or a week and a half ago I decided to come, and it was only through Jugmont who gave me a little text, Teddy, and so it was a privilege to get that text, and I thought, there's no point sneezing at those kind of opportunities. I'm riding for the best trainer. It's had so much success here and at Royal Ascot and Sir Michael Stoughton, and I've picked up rides throughout the week. So on short notice, I'm pretty happy with the book I got. It's obviously it would have been better if it was better well planned, but happy enough.
Is there an etiquette to behaviour here at Ascot? Is it a bit more, shall we say, prim and proper than things back home?
It is a little bit, but I think you have to conduct yourself the same as at home as well. But obviously I've got a ride for the Queen on Thursday, and there's certain ways you have to greet her and speak to her. So I'll have to run through I have to cross the T's and dot the I's there, but make sure everything's sweet. So I'm looking forward to that ride.
It must be enormously thrilling to have a ride for Her Majesty.
Yeah, for sure. And the best thing about it, I get to meet her as well. She normally comes down and looks at her horses, and I was lucky enough to meet her last year because I had a ride for her, and got another ride for her this year, so it's all good.
What about Friday? You have a serious ride in a serious race. That must be a bit of a buzz to be riding a horse who can win a major race here.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably my best chance to win a Group 1 since I've been here, and she's a beautiful filly.
Tell us about her.
Dubioso, she's trained by Sir Michael Stout. She's raced by Jugmont, Prince Khaled Abdullah, and she looks very exciting. Albeit she's only had the 2 race day starts, so she's lacking a bit of experience against her opposition. She's coming up against the 2,000 Guineas winner and from Aidan O'Brien, so she's going to have to be very, very good, especially with that lack of experience as well. But she's had 2 starts. She's won by 3 and then 1 by 8 in the next start. So she's obviously got a lot of talent, and she just looks tremendous at the moment.
We were talking to one of your mentors and one of your good friends, Sir Peter Valla, earlier today, and he was telling us how it's addictive coming to Ascot. Victory last year for you, back here again with 13 rides this week. Is it a situation where you would love to be able to come back and be wanted to come back every year in the Australian off-season?
Oh, for sure. I still think, personally, it's the best carnival in the world, and that's hence why I try and make myself available. But look, if it come to a point where I come a little bit early, like a month or 6 weeks, I'd definitely be doing that, because that's the only way you're going to end up on some good horses, and you can't do it a week out.
I know you're a guy who doesn't get nervous very often, but excited? Are you feeling the buzz?
Mate, I'm very excited. I've been it was winding down at home, and I was ready for a holiday, and as soon as I got the text, I had a big spring in my step again. So it's always good to obviously compete here, and I'll win, lose or draw, I'll be walking away a happy man.